वेलकम टु स्मार्ट जीकेमा तपाईहरु सबैलाई स्वागत छ। हरेक बुधबार हामी अंग्रेजीमा भिडियोहरु ल्याउने गर्दछौं र आज पनि मैले अंग्रेजीमा भिडियो ल्याएकी छु जसको टपिक रहेको छ 25 मल्टिपल चोइस क्वेशन्स रिलेटेड टु युनिभर्स। And the first question is, which of the following planet is known as morning star? Options are A. Mercury, B. Venus, C. Mars, and D. Jupiter. And the correct answer is B. Venus. Venus is actually not a star, but in the morning, before few hours before the sun rises, the Venus is seen because of its brightness. And when Venus is on the other side of the sun in relation to the Earth, it leads the sun as it travels across the sky, and the Venus will be seen rising in the morning, a few hours before the sun rises. So it is known as the morning star. And as the sun rises, the sky brightens and the Venus fades away. The next question is, which planet of the solar system spins on its axis at the fastest rate? Options are A. Mercury, B. Earth, C. Jupiter, D. Saturn. And the correct answer is C. Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas planet, and the amount of shrinkage is very small in comparison to all the other planets of the solar system, and it is due to the shrinkage factor that its speed is very high. It does not rotate as a solid sphere, and the Jupiter's equator rotates a bit faster than its polar regions at a speed of almost 28,273 miles per hour, or about 43,000 kilometers per hour, which is the fastest speed among the 8 planets of the solar system. The next question is, which planet is known as the watery planet? The options are A. Mercury, B. Earth, C. Mars, and D. Jupiter. Earth is known as the watery planet because major parts of the Earth, that is almost 71% of the surface of the Earth, is covered with water. The next question is, which planet looks reddish in the night sky? Options are A. Mercury, B. Mars, C. Jupiter, and D. Saturn. And the correct answer is B. Mars. Mars looks reddish in the night sky because the surface material of the Mars contains lots of iron oxide, which is the same compound that gives our blood the red color. The next question is, the correct sequence of planet in the descending order of the sequence of their equatorial diameter is, and the options are A. Mars, Mercury, Uranus, Earth, B. Earth, Mars, Mercury, Uranus, C. Mercury, Uranus, Mars, Earth, and D. Uranus, Earth, Mars, Mercury. And the correct answer is D. Uranus, Earth, Mars, Mercury. Now talking about the equatorial diameter and polar diameter. Equatorial diameter is the horizontal line that crosses the center of the planet horizontally, and the polar diameter is the vertical line that crosses the center of the planet. And talking about the equatorial diameter of Uranus, the equatorial diameter of Uranus is 51,118 kilometer. That of Earth is 12,756 kilometer. That of Mars is 6,792 kilometer, and the equatorial diameter of Mercury is 4,879 kilometer. So the sequence is Uranus, Earth, Mars, Mercury. The next question is, which of the following is the largest of the inner planets? And the options are A. Venus, B. Mercury, C. Earth, and D. Mars. And the correct answer is C, Earth. And talking about the inner planets are the planets that orbits within the asteroid belt. In this picture, you can see the asteroid belt, which is yellow in color. This yellow dotted is the asteroid belt, and the planets within this asteroid belt are the inner planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. And this asteroid belt is the disk in the solar system that is located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, as you can see in this picture. And these asteroids are irregular shaped bodies, and they are also known as minor planets. And the next question is, in 1610, Galileo Galilei discovered 4 moons of which planet? Options are A. Saturn, B. Jupiter, C. Neptune, and D. none of the above. And the correct answer is B. Jupiter. The 4 moons of the Jupiter discovered by Galileo is also known as Galilean Moons. These are the 4 largest moons of the Jupiter, namely Ganymede, Europa, Callisto, and Io. Galileo saw these moons in January 1610 and was recognized by himself as satellite of Jupiter in March 1610 AD. They were the first objects found to orbit another planets. And the next question is, in order of their distances from the Sun, which of the following planets lie between Mars and Uranus? And the options are A. Earth and Jupiter, B. Jupiter and Saturn, C. Saturn and Earth, and D. Saturn and Neptune. And the correct answer is Jupiter and Saturn. In this picture, you can see the Sun and all the other planets revolving around, and you can see Jupiter and Saturn in between Mars and Uranus. The next question is, the planet Mercury is difficult to be discovered most of the time because the options are A. It gets hidden behind Venus, B. It goes too far away from the Earth, C. It is closest to the Sun and gets hidden by the glare or the brightness of the Sun, and D. It cannot be seen at night as at the time no sunlight falls on it. And the correct answer is it is the closest to the Sun and it gets hidden by the glare or brightness of the Sun. If you like our video, then please do like our video. If you haven't subscribed our channel, then subscribe and press the bell icon. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram by SmartGK for you. Now moving on to the next question. The next question is, comets revolve around, and the options are A. Sun, B. Earth, C. Venus, D. no single heavenly body. And the correct answer is A. Sun. Like other planets, the comets also revolves around the Sun. The next question is, which 2 planets of the solar system have no satellites? Options are A. Mercury and Venus, B. Venus and Mars, C. Mercury and Mars, and D. Venus and Neptune. And the correct answer is Mercury and Venus. These are the 2 planets of the solar system that has no satellites. They do not have satellite because they are very much closer to the Sun, and even if they had a satellite, it would collapse in the Sun, or we can say it would be destroyed by the Sun, or else if it was nearer to the planet or nearer to Mercury or Venus, it would hit the planets and be destroyed. That's why it doesn't have any satellites. The next question is, the planet having 13 moons is, options are A. Venus, B. Mars, C. Uranus, and D. Neptune. And the correct answer is D, Neptune. Neptune has 13 moons, and among these moons, Triton is the largest moon of Neptune. The next question is, which planet have the length of its day and the tilt of its axis almost identical to those of the Earth? Options are A, Uranus, B, Neptune, C, Saturn, and D, Mars. And the correct answer is D, Mars. One day in Earth is equal to 23 hours 56 minutes and 4 seconds, whereas a day in Mars is equal to 24 hours 37 minutes and 22 seconds, which are almost the same. And talking about the angle at which the Earth is tilted, it is 23.5 degrees, and that of Mars is 25 degrees, which is quite similar. So the answer is D, Mars. The next question is, which of the following planet is hottest planet? Options are A, Mercury, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, and D, Saturn. And the correct answer is B, Venus. Venus is the hottest planet among all the 8 planets because it is due to the dense atmosphere of the Venus that traps the heat and reaches it to the temperature of 465 degrees Celsius or 870 degree Fahrenheit temperature. That's why Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. The next question is, which among the following is the brightest planet? Options are A, Jupiter, B, Venus, C, Mercury, and D, Uranus. And the correct answer is B, Venus. Venus is the brightest planet because its thick clouds reflect most of the sunlight, that is approximately 70% of the sunlight that reaches it reflects back to the space. That's why it seems very bright, and it is the brightest planet of the solar system. The next question is, which of the following planet is nearest to the Earth? Options are A, Jupiter, B, Venus, C, Mercury, and D, Uranus. And the correct answer is B, Venus. Venus is nearest to the Earth, that is almost 261 million kilometers away from Earth, making it the nearest planet to the Earth. The next question is, which planet is known as the Earth's twin? Options are A, Venus, B, Mars, C, Uranus, and D, Neptune. And the correct answer is A, Venus. Venus is known as the Earth's twin because both Venus and Earth are very close to being the same mass, almost the same density, and nearly the same physical size. That's why Venus is known as the Earth's twin. The next question is, which one of the following planets take the same number of days for the rotation and revolution? Options are A, Neptune, B, Venus, C, Mercury, and D, Jupiter. And the correct answer is B, Venus. Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate on its axis and 224.7 Earth days to revolve around the Sun, which are very much similar. So the planet that takes the same number of days for the rotation and revolution is Venus. The next question is, on which of the following planets of the solar system does the sun rise in the west and set in the east? Options are A, Venus, B, Mercury, C, Jupiter, and D, Saturn. And the correct answer is A, Venus. It is because Venus rotates from east to west. That's why the sun rises in the west and sets in the east in Venus. The next question is, which of the following planet of the solar system has the longest day? The options are A, Mercury, B, Jupiter, C, Venus, and D, Earth. And the correct answer is C, Venus. In Venus, as already mentioned before, one day in Venus is equal to 243 Earth days, which is the longest in the solar system. The next question is, match the following. In one side we have A, largest planet, B, brightest planet, C, densest planet, and D, smallest planet. And to my right, the options are 1, Mercury, 2, Jupiter, C, Earth, and D, Venus. And while matching this, the correct answer is B, A2, B, 4, C, 3, and D, 1. That is, largest planet is Jupiter, brightest planet is Venus, densest planet is Earth, and smallest planet is Mercury. Now moving on to the next question. The exact time taken by the Earth for single rotation on its own axis is, and the options are A, 24 hours, B, 24 hours and 35 seconds, C, 23 hours 50 minutes 7.2 seconds, and D, 23 hours 56 minutes 4.09 seconds. And the correct answer is D, 23 hours 56 minutes 4.09 seconds. The next question is, lunar sea refers to, and the options are a small sea on the moon, a sea on Earth which experiences high tides due to gravitational attraction of the moon, C, a dark plain on the moon, and D, light water body illuminated by the moon. And the correct answer is lunar sea refers to C, a dark plain on the moon. In this picture I have put a picture of lunar seas. Here you can see the dark thing, it is the lunar sea. And talking about the lunar sea, these were formed almost about 3,800 million years ago, and some huge asteroids fell on the moon and created a crater. Crater is a hole, and these craters were then filled with the lava which cooled down and solidified, creating lunar seas. And you can see here, these are the lunar seas that is formed on the surface of the moon. And the next question is, parsec is the unit of measurement of, options are A, density of stars, B, astronomical distance, C, brightness of heavenly bodies, and D, orbital velocity of giant stars. And the correct answer is D, it is the orbital velocity of giant stars. A parsec is a unit of length which is used to measure large distances to the astronomical objects outside the solar system. 1 parsec is equal to 3.26 light years. And today's last question is, the light coming from stars gives the idea of their, options are A, size, B, rotational speed, C, mass, and D, temperature. And the correct answer is, the light coming from the stars gives the idea of their temperature. With these questions, I'd like to end today's video. If you like our video, then please do like, subscribe, comment, suggest, and share. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram on SmartGK4U. And you can also follow Manohar sir in his Facebook page at Manohar4. You can like, follow, and send us messages. And if you like our video, then please do like and subscribe. Thank you.